Alright guys, Sean here. I'm going to bring you something different. I found this a while ago in the PlayStation Store. It's made by Epic, same guys that make, obviously, Fortnite. I wasn't sure on this game when I got it. I downloaded it, started playing it, and very quickly realised that this game is just awesome. So I've reset my character and I'm going to start from scratch with you guys. It's going to be a couple of hours. I'm going to do like a 2-hour stream, and I will explain the process
A world on the edge of the maelstrom.
as the game progresses. I'll be quiet so you can hear all this.
With them, new dangers. Even a broken world can provide shelter from the storm. We set sail to find a new home. The behemoths beat us to it. We were not going down without a fight. Kat Sorrell was one of the many who rose to the challenge.
So basically the premise is you are known as a slayer. Your job is pretty simplistic. You have to hunt what they call behemoths. Visually, as you can see, the game is stunning visually. Like, I was so impressed. The combat is good as well. It's very, very heavily team-based. So obviously it's mostly about fighting with your allies. Which obviously I'm quite happy to do that. I do like the fact that you do have to work as a unit. That's
with proper timing, you can dodge right through a behemoth attack. Escape unscathed.
so what I recommend is you always aim for the tail. With this specific behemoth is called a Nala. I think a Nala or a Nasha. I can't remember specifics, but I know it's one of the two. They get a lot harder. You have to go up against some seriously beastie. But I sort of found this game and was so impressed that I just had to keep it. Like if you can see up in the top right is the health bar for the creature. Obviously I have to kill it to then begin the process of doing my campaign, or sort of the campaign. Sort of campaign. It's a lot of it's built around working with other players as a unit. But so obviously you hunt specific animals, which then
With Kat leading the way, we now
which then
explore
gets
and
you
reclaim the rest of the Shattered Isles. But we can't do it without friends.
like, so for example, if I want to make Nasha armor, in a sense, I have to then get certain pieces of the creature, so I have to continuously farm the creature. So I have to kill more and more of them to get the pieces I need to then allow me to fight the Nashas. Things like that. Just got to choose my character. Oh, I'm liking that. I might go for Blondie, to be fair. Just change the way he looks. Although he looks a bit pasty for my taste. There we go. I'm not worried about the way he looks. We'll change the hairstyle though. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Go for white. I don't know why, but I do like white. I like that. I'm not sure about the soul patch. Yeah, that'll do. That's nice. I can live with that. I don't really worry about his eyebrow shape. So this will be my main character. Like, this will be my character. This will be the guy that I use constantly. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll go with that. So yeah, once my character's ready, so what happens is now is it will drop you in the game and you start hunting behemoth. And as you're hunting the behemoth, as I say, you're collecting, you're getting money, you're getting pieces of the armor off the behemoths, which you can then use to craft armor. And with this game as well, it's elements. You've got different elementals. So eventually you'll craft an elemental armor that will combat a certain type of creature, and you'll build weapons that combat certain elements. Like, for example, in this you've got electricity. You use a weapon that's designed for electricity. The problem is the weapon's strength is electricity. Its weaknesses would be earth, obviously, because it's designed to use electricity, and earth grounds that. So it's clever the way you've got to be really smart about when you go into battle. You've got to make sure you've got the right equipment. You get I think it's about 7 different armor pieces, things like that. You get 7 different weapons you can use, ranging from great swords to twin axe, handed axes. The ones that I tend to personally use are the I can't remember what they're called. So they're like scythes, twin-handed scythes are attached to chains, and I like using the repeater. So the repeaters are basically a pair of twin pistols, which all of it you will build up. But as you can see, you're not the only player. So this is like the lobby where all the other players are. You come here, you talk to people to gain the missions, then you go off and do the missions. Can I show you what I'm talking about? Yeah, I can. So basically what it is you'll get like bounties and quests that you got to do. So every day you get given bounty coins, bounty tokens. Obviously these are brilliant. So you want to get these and do these as often as possible, because the more you do it, the better it is for you in the long run. So obviously you get your quests, you earn coins. I'm trying to think. Here we go. I was going to show you this. So you basically, this is the sword you get initially. You get 7 different weapons. All of them brilliant. You get mods. You can change the way the weapon looks. I think because so I can change the way the weapon looks to suit me. Oh wait, I wanted that. Thank you. So yeah, so basically I have no armor or anything at the minute because I've obviously started again for you guys. So I will show you like the generalized process. Like obviously this is PlayStation, it's on PlayStation, it's in the PlayStation Store. Gustavo, language like that isn't appreciated, so I'm now going to remove you and block you because you're a despicable person, so have fun with that. So yeah, we'll now continue on.
Very good, Captain.
Oh, what? I spoke to him. Where's the problem?
Let's track this beast down.
Sorry about that, guys. A guy decided to make a comment, basically saying gay, so he's a disgusting creature, and I decided to block him. I don't have much time for people that make comments like that. I don't have any time for people that make comments like that, because half the time they'll do it online, but they wouldn't say it to your face because they haven't got the stones. So, but yeah, we're going to carry on anyway. I'm not too worried about what some impotent little moron said. Yeah, can we get on with it, buddy? Sweet. Okay, thanks. Is that everything? No, I've got to speak to her now.
There's a job needs doing, Slayer. Hot scatters always. Stand by our
Is that everything? Now, just making sure that it is actually everything. Oh, what's this? Introducing. I'm not interested in that. Aha! Sorry guys, I'm just having a look. I didn't know that they had the Christmas stuff as well. But we're going to the training grounds, so we want to go to this. This is basically the way to get everywhere in the game. I will show you. You're now about to see what some of the weapons are. I will showcase all the weapons. If you fancy letting me know, just type in the comments what weapon you prefer. I will show you the ones that I prefer as well, because, well, the behemoths, the creatures obviously get much larger, and their abilities get a lot stronger as you progress. But as I say, most of it is elemental, so you get a lot of elemental creatures later on in the process. The first level you don't. Obviously, I'm here just doing the quests that it's asked me to do about the training. Okay. So now I've got to do 5,000 damage to a dummy. So what you get is, these are all the weapons. You've got 7 weapons here. I will showcase them all, but I will do it like. So you've seen what this sword can do, obviously. So it's just a quick boom, boom, boom. I quite like it. It's fast. It's a good little sword. These are technically, these are my favourite. I love using these guys because of what they can do. It's a distance thing. So at a distance, as you'll see, these creatures are absolutely astoundingly huge, and sometimes it does help to have a little bit of distance on them when you're fighting. You got these. I don't really ever use these. I've only ever I've only ever used these once, and these are like just basic punching, like boxing gloves. They're alright. Nothing special really. The main weapons, these are the other weapons I use. I use these quite a lot, or I started to in my previous playthrough. So these are good because, as you can see, the speed in them, plus if you see there, they have a massive reach if you do a specific move setup. That's quite good. Obviously you've got a war pike. I don't really like the war pike, if I'm honest. It's not a great weapon because this is literally all the war pike does. That is it. So it's just a jabbing motion in front of you. That's no good. This one's good, but it's slow. You have to be really careful about when you attack, because watch, that is really, it does massive damage, but you leave yourself open every time you go and swing. So that's alright. That's obviously your standard. I don't mind this sword, to be fair, because it's not too bulky, and it allows for a very fast sort of attack pattern. Then you've got like hammer, the hammer. Not really a fan, because look at it. Just the sheer size of it, you have to carry it with 2 hands. So attacking with it is slow, like slow. So as it's you guys, I'm gonna go outside my comfort zone, because usually I'd use the chain blades or the obsidian repeaters, but I will use the standard sword. For you guys? Oh, I've got to do 5,000 damage to this dummy. There. Oh, sorry guys. Dog's having a bit of a dream, bless him. I've got to do 5,000 damage. I'm just quickly doing this just to make him happy. Right, so that should be it. And then we can actually start looking at doing some of the actual stuff. Beautiful. So you earn explanation merits and things like that.
Goodbye.
So now I've leveled up, I can pass across and unlock the first area. What that then means is I can now actually go and start fighting. Screw it, sorry guys, I'm going to have to use my chain blades. I do like my chain blades, good weapons. What are you doing? What does this guy want now? Thank you. Obviously, the money's good. You should always make sure that you've got the cash. So now it's time to actually start a hunt. Go away. There we go. So we'll go over to this. And we'll begin our first hunt. So this is the hunting ground basically. We'll go in here. It won't just be me in the hunting ground. It'll be. I don't know how many people. It varies as to who's in the game at that time. Usually, I've only ever had a maximum of about 7 or 8 people, but we're all attacking the same creature, which means everyone gets a share of it, which is obviously really good. But the point is to kill specific creatures to get specific parts to their armor, or to create new armors. Obviously, I highly recommend you do so if you do decide to pick up and try this game. It is a good game, a very good game. So now we go hunting. I think someone's already. So you've got 2 other players in this place, and I imagine he's already killed the creature because I can't see it. So we were obviously going to keep looking. Ooh. Have I got any keys? I have got. So if you find those, grab those because they're good, because it gives you like cash and stuff like that. But we need to go and find one of these beasties to kill. That's what it wants me to do, so that's what I'm going to do. There it is. There it is. Right, let's go hunt him. This thing's quite far. Oh, you douche. So they killed it before I could do anything about it. I couldn't even jump in. But I imagine another one should be spawning down here. And then we can actually get on with it. I'm hoping another one spawns down here. Well, it should be, to be fair. It's just a case of waiting for it to... There we go. Let's go. Oh, you sneaky devil, you. Yes, come and stay down just long enough. So these things are nippy. Fortunately, the chain blades offer some serious speed. So the unfortunate side is you don't do a lot of damage. So, but I do highly recommend them. But I will keep going in. See, look, because then other people can jump in and help. So you work together, basically. which is good. Obviously, the more people there are fighting this thing, the better. But you'll help each other out, you'll fight together, which is always good. Obviously, there's 7 different weapons you can actually use. And obviously you level up the weapons as you do it. So obviously I highly recommend you do that. Plus, once you've killed the creature, you come over here and you can heal with this stuff, ether. Obviously make sure that your health is always full when you go in for it, because you really don't want to get into it with one of these creatures half health, because they will just catch up and surprise you, and you don't want that either. But let's get on with it. So these two, I suspect these two are quite strong, because they look, yeah, they look like they're quite strong. Their armor's different to mine. So, but only because obviously I've now started again, so my armor's not going to be fantastic. So yeah, look, you got 4 of us attacking the same creature, but it's a very this is a very team-based game, which I like about it. It's obviously very team-based, team-orientated, but only if there's other people playing. Obviously, there usually is a lot of people playing the game. I've never really been in a match in a hunting ground where there's not been anybody. Oh, here we go. Coming in. Let's go. Ah, damn it! Stop running, dude. Why are you just standing still? Dude, you just decided to stand still. Oh, he's changed weapon. You can change weapon in the middle of the area. I don't recommend you try it personally, unless you are going to evenly level up your weapons. Me, I don't particularly do that. Not initially. I will focus on one weapon, get it as high as I can, then I'll go back and work on the other weapons. Because obviously I have more of an edge at that point. Oh, 25 XP away from level. So you want to level up the weapon as fast as you can. I highly recommend you do that. And I've completed a bounty as well. So the bounty will give me weapon XP. Obviously weapon XP is a fantastic thing to have, because it will let you level up the weapons in a much faster rate. The only problem with this one is this thing will just dance around for a bit. It doesn't seem to do much other than that. But yeah, I do really like this game. Like I remember sat there when I first downloaded it, but obviously before I decided to delete it and start doing the game again with you guys, or not delete the game, but you know, delete my account, you can reset your characters basically. So I reset my character so I can do it from scratch for you guys. But I would lose. I couldn't even begin to explain how much time I lose playing this game. So, but now we're done here, we're going to go somewhere quiet so I can, going to get this bounty. No, that's not what I was after. Yeah. So, obviously you've got your bounties you need to do. You can claim that, which is 200 diamonds. I've never had that before. Take that one, but I won't do it straight away. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to stick around just long enough to level it up to level 3. Obviously my weapons here, and then we are going to go back to Ramsgate, and I'll show you the process of building new armor and weaponry. This game's good. It's obviously repetitive in the sense of you have missions you need to do. It does give you missions, but most of it is about farming, like obviously farming creatures for their armor. so you can build armor sets and new weapons based around that, which obviously I highly recommend. At the minute I'm using obviously the base armor and the base weapons, which isn't great, but it will get the job done if this guy doesn't keep getting in my way. That's the other problem, is you can fight and then you've got little trigger happies over this guy over here who will intentionally just get underfoot. One more and we can leave. I don't know what we think of it so far. Like the game is the game's quite good, to be fair. I don't know. Obviously people's opinions vary. I think the game's fantastic. It's my sort of thing, because I'm used to, I play games where you obviously have to farm things, materials, things like that, to be able to continue, advance, get stronger, things like that, and I love games like that. So this game, when I found it accidentally, just ended up being one of those games that was right up my street. Alright, there we go. How is that reduced? This game's going to force me to do it again. Right, sorry about this, guys. I'm going to have to do it again. Just one more time to get my weapon up to spec, or next level anyway. Because then we can get back and I can start farming. Where the hell are you gone? Nice. That guy hit it and it just flew right over me. That's brilliant. I love it. I thought that guy I thought he had me, to be fair. But yeah, I should have enough now to build some armor and new weapons, which is good. Which is obviously the whole point of farming these specific creatures. So that, yep, there we go. Level up. Weapon's gone up. So we'll get somewhere out of sight, out of the way now, because otherwise a new creature will spawn in and interrupt what I'm doing. So get up here. And I want to... What is that? A frostful gift. Oh wow. Oh, so this is the Christmassy jobby. Okay. Alright, but that's not the point. I'm not interested. We're going back to Ramsgate, and then I will obviously show you how to craft new armor and potentially new weapons, depending on obviously the amount of resources I have at the moment. But yeah, no, it's an absolutely fantastic game. Alright, there we are. So we're now back. We'll go and speak to who we need to speak to, do what we need to do. So basically you get I don't know what is going on with that. Sorry guys, my computer's just decided to start playing around. So you need to collect these. These are These will give me like more coins, parts that you can attach to. Right, let's go and speak to this dude because clearly I have to do that as well. No, I will never upgrade to elite or anything like that. Slayer's Path. So this is the Slayer's Path, and this is you need this to do new stuff. But you need to unlock all these because these are new islands that I can now. These are new hunting grounds that I can now go to. So you need those. I highly recommend you do make a point of looking for those and doing that. This is you always come here because this will give you daily stuff. So you get daily login, daily core, which is what these are, cores. Coins, patrol keys, things like that. Things you need to allow you to progress. But we'll get to actually building armor now and weapons. Because obviously I'm now going to move on to the next stage, which is going to be a lot more complex.
What say you to paying work? I think you will enjoy this.
So because of the creature I killed, I can now craft... What are you saying about the Slayer's Path? I've already done the Slayer's Path. Wow, okay. Sorry guys, just unlocking some of the stuff I need to unlock. Yeah, so that's that. So now we'll talk to him about crafting a new weapon. But I'm obviously going to stick to these. If you can see there, it shows you what it's strong against and what it's weak against. So obviously they will be absolutely fantastically useful. And it's like 20 attack as well. So we'll build those.
Used well, good weapons should. Goodbye, and good fortune. That.
It's a beautiful day for Smith.
So what we'll do now is I can attach these, and these weapons, the ones that I'm now going to use, they're 20 base damage, plus it also means now that I have much stronger a damage type, archetype against ice-based creatures, which is obviously the next area I will go to. This is what I was talking about as well. So this is obviously I will need to go back, and if you can see there, I need to get more Rage Tooth and Nash's stuff to get the rest of the armor. So I will need to obviously farm more of that creature to get it. So what I will do though is I will now attach these. I really don't like that hat, so you can set it so that it's hidden, which is what I tend to do. Then I will attach the new armor, which will make me a lot stronger. I like that. Like, whoever created this game put real effort and care into it. I was surprised that I didn't know of it sooner. But now we're obviously now we're stronger. I need to hunt I'll only do one, just to show you like the difference in creatures, and that will be it. I won't obviously bore you any further. And this was more like just a showcase of this game, because I really do recommend people try it. It's fantastic. Yeah, really do recommend it. It's a great game. I'm still in the process of downloading or re-downloading Cyberpunk. I will try it out to see what it looks like before I try and stream it for you guys, because obviously game's it's a bit touchy. It was a bit touchy when I first got it, and I haven't really had much more luck with it, so but we'll see what happens. So now there it is. So look, that is a whole new behemoth, but this one is ice based, so the weapons I now have are absolutely perfect for it, because it's fire. I'm using fire against it, so well, that works. Turned up just in time to get a kill, but that's not my sole purpose. We're gonna go here, so I need to kill this Nasher as well quickly. The upside with the chain blades is it allows me a lot more speed. I did that because obviously I still need a couple of Nasher parts to improve my armor, and obviously every time you kill one it gives you parts. Yeah, so I got the sharpened slapper that I needed, and it obviously gives you another part to it. But we're now going to go up against another one of these, because obviously this thing has more parts that I need as well, but this one's obviously a lot rarer. And this is only its baby form, which is weirder, because these things actually get a lot stronger. But you obviously have to keep playing to level it up as well. That's the other thing, because this game is pretty much all about level up, level up, level up. Keep fighting, keep pushing to level up. Which is obviously, the stronger your weapons are, the easier you'll find it is, or gets, to then kill your targets. And I promise you, I've had situations where I started the game, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I've then started fighting creatures that I really shouldn't have, and they've absolutely torn me to pieces, which is obviously not something you really want to be doing. There's no one else here. So another thing you can do is you pull up the radial wheel, do the flare, so you'll launch that in the air, that'll explode, but that will basically let everyone know that there is a creature here that needs hunting. So So either someone will come to my aid, or I will be left to try and fight this thing on my own. But due to the fact that I'm using fire-based weaponry, it doesn't really matter. Because I'm actually... Oh, I just set it alight, so that's a good thing. There we go, look at that. Took the beastie down on my own. But that did come at a price. So that should be enough pieces now to craft more armor. Because obviously the creature's based around ice, it should now mean... Well, actually, I better go and kill this Nasher, because I know for a fact that there is still pieces that I need for him. But we'll go and give him a hand, quickly. I won't, as you can see, every time I say I'm gonna, yeah, I'll stop playing now. I can't, like, it's one of these not horribly, but it's one of these really sort of addictive games where you just start playing, you have to carry on. It gets me every time, like, this sort of game, it gets me every time. There we go. Plus, obviously, it's helping my weapon level up. Another thing you really do want to do is, I can't emphasize enough, you want to keep making sure your weapons are leveling up. Plus, I'm getting all these bounties as well, and I've got the pieces I need to build the rest of this armor that I'm wearing currently. So what we'll do is we will quickly set these bounties off. Then we will now that's done, we are going to return to Ramsgate. Look at that, weapon level 4, beautiful. So we've got all that. Oh, I'm so close to getting to level 9 now. Level 5 with this weapon. Obviously, I have played the game before, so I know exactly what I'm looking at, how I'm doing it. Just to sort of, then I can just boom, 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 get on with it. I will warn you though, guys, that if I do the stream with Cyberpunk, I don't know if there's a way of cancelling it out. There should be, but there is nudity in it. I will try and obviously do it so that you can't see any of it. It's one of those games, but I will try and make sure that there is nothing can be seen, should we say. So where am I going? Oh, I didn't realise there was one up here too. So yeah, we'll quickly grab these. This is just different stuff to help me like strengthen my armour, things like that. But obviously my eye is so piss poor at the minute. Sorry guys. Like my eye has been really playing up. Like just one eye. It's not both eyes, it's just one eye. I'm not that lucky.
Ready for a challenge, Skip?
I've done that.
Take care now.
Is that it? Huh, cool. Let's go back to her.
Slayer. Good on you, Slayer. Now, here's what I need you to do. Protect yourself.
Yeah, I've already got it. So now,
What's up, Slayer?
as you saw those creature, the lesser Borea, this thing, the Boreal, we're going to craft parts for the Boreal. But I'm also going to craft all the parts for that as well. So now I
Take care,
have
Slayer. Go on.
so that's that. So that's like basically the walkthrough done. Now I can actually start fighting.
Heard about some work for us. How dangerous could it be?
Alright, go and chat to this fella because it apparently wants me to chat to him.
I appreciate everything you've done.
But yeah, if you're on PlayStation and you like the look of this game,
If not entirely
jump on it, add me, and I will quite happily help you play, like jam with you, do some like fights and stuff, which is, I'm happy to do that. I think it's cool, like doing stuff like that.
Hello, Slayer. Now there goes a stylish Slayer.
So we've got that. But we're now going to put on the armor because obviously we're going to be fighting a lot of, well, I'm not going to do it now, but you fight a lot more ice-based creatures. So let me show you. So because obviously it's ice-based, they're ice, I'm going to be fighting against ice. I'm going to attach everything that basically combats ice, which is, I don't mind having the helmet on in this one, but I'll only hide it in Ramsgate. So with this, actually I want to dye my, so you can dye all your armor as well, which is kind of cool. Depends what takes your fancy really. I'm liking the gold. I'm really liking the gold. Yeah. I don't know. I'm liking that as well. Screw it, we'll do that. But with this, as you can see, you've got these. So each one has something different. Obviously, every time you get those things, it gives you new types. Things like that. So now obviously you continue on, you do more quests, things like that. If you liked it, if you like this this sort of thing, hit me up in the comments. Let me know you want to see more, and I will do more on this. If not, I will continue with obviously the stuff I'm already doing. I hope you've enjoyed obviously what I've shown you up to this point.
Did you hear? Of course,
And
spare time. Clear skies.
I don't know what that was about. Wait. I will be finishing this in a minute.
Always sunny in Ramsgate, huh? Keep your eyes open.
Can you spare a moment? We should... It is important that you do this. Walk the path of strength.
Good now? Yep, good. I don't know what those Christmas presents are for. That bit I'm slightly confused at. No idea. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I obviously will do a stream later, properly. Well, a much longer stream. This one was just to give a taste of what the game is like. Yeah, I love it. I think it's brilliant, cleverly made. I didn't even know about it. Now I know about it. It's literally part of my games collection, and that won't ever change. But yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic afternoon. I'm gonna shift my third stream. Obviously I was gonna do this at 2 o'clock, but I moved it forward. So my next stream will be at 6 o'clock. Well, no, technically actually make it 7. Just obviously gives me a chance to eat and that. But yeah, so I'll see you guys at 7. I hope you all have a good afternoon, and I will see you then. Take care of yourselves.